Nifty was a little one-eyed demon that worked in Princess Charlie's hotel. Since the poor thing had OCD, her master, Alastor, thought that housekeeping would be a good way to help deal with it. When she wasn't cleaning, Nifty's favourite thing to do was to read. Mostly romantic novels, but any kind of book would do. She just wished that she had someone to love like that. But when she was alive in the human world, Nifty wasn't so lucky. You see, when Nifty's mother was pregnant with her, there was a pill at the time called thalidomide that was supposed to help women get through morning sickness. But it caused problems with the babies. Some were born deformed, some didn't even make it, but those who did just got sent to foster homes for being different. And Nifty was one of them. She felt so lost growing up without a family who loved her, and no men ever wanted her because of how she looked. But when she read these books, they helped her forget about all of that and let her daydream about what it could be like. And it wasn't just about herself. She also daydreamed about the others in the hotel finding love. What would their love stories be like if they got together? One of them in particular being Angel and Alastor. Nifty thought that they would make a great couple, but in reality, they couldn't stand one another. But that was all going to change after what she found. While Nifty was out shopping in town, she came across a shop that sold all kinds of stuff relating to lust, including love potions, which gave the little demon an idea. Later that night, while dinner was getting ready, Nifty carefully added a drop of the potion into Angel and Alastor's drink when no one was looking. As it was served, Angel and Alastor were still in the argument that they had been in all day, which gave everyone a headache.
I'm just saying, if you would take to doing something better than always being under the sheets, it would help you.
Oh, so I can end up like Norman Bates?
What did you just call me?
Norman Bates. He's a character from a horror movie who was a mama's boy and killed people in a dress.
I don't do that.
But you are a mama's boy.
Angel, I swear, if Charlie wasn't here, I'd give you the gutting of a lifetime. I'd feed you to the crocodiles. I'd take that mouth of yours and kiss it all day long.
With that reply, everyone's jaws dropped. Not sure if they heard that right, including Angel. Not sure what to say, Angel's throat started to grow dry, but when he took a sip from his drink, the potion hit him too.
Oh, Smiles. We could do more than just kiss.
Everyone was shocked again. They weren't sure what was going on, but it didn't seem right. The next day, the new couple was doing everything together, and Nifty was right behind them, writing down everything in her notebook. Like, while they were out walking, Alastor was craving a little meat, so he grabbed a weak little demon and opened him up with his claws like a zipper from a body bag. Then he got hold of the heart that was still pumping and gave it to Angel to show him how much he loved him.
Oh, Smiley!
While walking in the park, they saw a bush full of roses. When the radio demon tried to grab one for his love, sadly it died the moment he touched it. Seeing this, Angel felt bad, so he picked one for himself and put it in Alice's hair.
Mon chéri.
When they got back to the hotel, Nuggets was so happy to see his owner, but he wasn't too happy to hear his news.
Nuggy, I want you to say hello to your new papa.
Hello, son. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
But the piglet wouldn't hear of it. He wiggled out of Angel's arms and ran upstairs, leaving the two confused. But not as confused as Vaggie and Charlie, where they were at the front desk just watching this craziness. What was going on to make these two go from hating each other to loving each other? There had to be an answer, but when they spotted Nifty and saw how she was just watching the new couple and writing things in her notebook, it gave them their first clue. Later that day, Nifty was just finishing up cleaning in one of the rooms. Right as she opened the door, she saw the princess and her girlfriend staring down at her and not looking too happy. She knew right away what they wanted and pulled out the bottle. After getting the antidote to the love potion and driving home, the girls knew that they needed to have a talk with Nifty.
Nifty, why would you do something like this? It's wrong and dangerous.
Did it ever occur to you what would happen if the spell wore off?
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw that bottle, I thought it would be a great idea at the time, but now I can tell that it was wrong.
Well, I'm glad that you can see that, but the question that we have now is, how are we going to give them this antidote?
I'm sure it's not going to be that hard. Those two have been sharing everything together. I'm sure 1 cup of tea will fix all of this.
Vaggie was right. They found Angel and Alastor in the kitchen, cuddling up to one another as they were making something to drink. As Nifty got their attention, the princess quickly poured the antidote into the teapot. As the girls waited in the lobby, they expected that any minute now they would hear screaming, fighting, or freaking out. But everything was just dead silent, which made them worry.
Oh my Lucifer! How long is this supposed to take? Last time was only a few seconds!
Well, the bottle said that it would take around 10 minutes for the side effects to wear off. So until then, we'll just have to keep a good eye on them.
Wait a minute. Where are Angel and Alastor?
Angel.
Oh, shit!
The 3 girls ran upstairs, hoping that they would be able to stop the 2 in time. But when they got to the room, it was too late. The 2 demons were in bed, catching their breath. But before they got the chance to comment on each other's work, the antidote finally kicked in. The 2 looked around, wondered what was going on, and why did the bed feel wet and sticky? Then they both looked at one another and did the math. They were both so traumatized that all they could do was scream.